the Southern Area title sponsored by Events Travel over 5 1.5-minute rounds of kickboxing. Would you welcome first into the red corner, representing Ravjani, Rayan Ravjani. Welcome his opponent into the blue corner, representing Star Kickboxing, George the Savage.
Our first title bout this evening is for the Southern Area title over 5 1.5-minute rounds of kickboxing. Rayan Ravjani from Rav's Boys, the Fighting Ravjani, incredible fighting family here tonight against George the Savage from Star Kickboxing, who's brought a huge crowd here with him tonight. But Rav's Boys never give an inch, and he will come to test George Savage, will Ryan. And as you can see, straight in, George looking to respond. And our first 3 bouts this evening, the pace from these youngsters has been incredible. And I said, Rav's Boys, you know what you're going to get. Non-stop commitment, non-stop action coming forward. And it's up to George Savage to match him if he's going to take this title, because Rav's Boys keep coming at you. And George looking to turn his man and get ascendancy. But Rayan looking to adjust his head guard. George went for the Superman punch, and Rayan saw it perfectly with the side kick to stop him. Looking for the side kick again. And again looking to punch as George comes in, Rayan, and moves sweetly afterwards. Very confident, waiting his time, but the side kick then pushes forward. Both young men landing, and the right hand from George Savage backed Rayan up for the first time. And Rayan waiting for George to come in, looking to lure him on. George waiting as well now. Rayan working behind the side kick. George spins and lands with the kick. Beautifully done. Front push kick, looking to close the gap. Big right hand as well. Looks for the Superman right on the bell. Well, for me, round of 2 halves. First part of the round to Ravjani, working well, moving well. Then Savage started to suss out the style and started to work himself. And so round 2 of potential 5. And Rayan straight off the blocks here, pushing forward against George, who turns again, looking to force Rayan back. Nice movement from the red corner. Takes the front push kick this time though. And George looking to come in with the lead jab, and then set up the right hand. Round kick, right hand from Rayan. Both young men looking to lure the other on. Round kick from Rayan as George comes forward. Round kick, and then both boys punching. Rayan again looking for the round kick. Moves just off the centre line as George comes in, and does so again. Then looks to come forward and lands nicely with the right hand, Rayan, all from that nice turn. Good work from the red corner here, as he did in the opening round at the beginning. And again waits for the round kick. Right hand. And again trying to lure George on. Comes with the front kick as George comes in. And front push kick again as George goes to set himself up. Nice movement from Rayan, but when you make them miss, you've got to make them pay. He's got to stay closer to work. George looks with the round kick. Comes in again, but again Rayan moves. Takes a big right hand from George. Looks to drop the axe as George comes forward. George spins, but just out of range this time. Lands with the second side kick. Second round for me, Rayan had more of it. George came strong again towards the end, but I felt more of the round was just with the red corner. So I've got the first round drawn, second round red. Round 3 of 5. And again Rayan pushing forward straight away as he's done in the opening 2 rounds. George mobile though, throws the round kick off both legs. Looks to come forward with his own front push kick. And again, and Rayan waits for it and retaliates with his own leg. Blocks and then throws his own punches as George comes in. Looks for the axe again. George moves sideways away from it. Neither lad landing particularly cleanly here in the third because of good defensive manoeuvres from both of them. It's not because of their lack of ability, it's the defensive movement, but a good timed kick there from George Savage. Comes forward again, works the hands beyond the kick. Round kick from George as he looks to work in. Rayan looks to retaliate with the hands. I like the way he sticks and moves off the centre line, forcing George to constantly turn to work him, as he does there. Again, just moves off that line, moves out the way again, and then comes forward. Very tight round this one again, round 3. And they're ready to go once more. And George French pushes Rayan back. Rayan turns nicely and lands his own right. 2 very good technical young men in there. Right on the bell again, and for me, this is a close one to call. 3 showed both young men with great defensive abilities. So on my personal scorecard, I've gone drawn again. Now this could be seen either way by the judges depending where they're sat. It's that close, but it's a great bout and their movement is superb. Round 4 of 5. An intriguing title bout this. 2 very good young men. And Rayan looking to use his legs defensively as George comes forward. George, you could see, looking to spin there. Rayan came in. And you can see both young men looking to use those legs. It's about when. And again, they both jam, and then George comes forward looking to throw the punches. Nice turn by Rayan and follows it up, looking to back George up, who turns him again. This is the skill of these 2 young men. The way they come off that centre line and turn. Rayan looking for the high leg kick from the right roundhouse to the face of George Savage. And again, both men turn on a sixpence and throw. Good defensive work, turning defence into attack again. And again, just little subtle movements and then the counters from both men, trying to lure their opponent on and subtly counter. And it's that movement that makes it so hard to get ahead of steam up. Neither young man can really dominate the other because of their technical ability and their movement. As you're seeing here, very skillful for their age. Savage pushing forward at key moments in this round though. And again, landing clean as Rayan comes forward. Misses with the leg but lands with the right hand. Round kick from George again. Comes forward again, pushing his in back, doubles up the legs, right on the bell. Now for me, I'm going blue this round. more landed cleanly, more kicks, and kept the pressure on. So me, this is intriguing. I'm going into the fifth with a round each and 2 rounds drawn. So for me, it's anybody's battle in this, the fifth. The judges might be seeing it totally differently. This is just my opinion for the commentary. So here we go, and Rayan comes surging forward. George responds, toe to toe. They've both probably been told it's close. They've both probably been told this round is vital. So they'll both really look to put the pressure on. And here they go, Rayan now looking to work George backwards. Pushing forward now, left and right. George comes forward, Rayan turns and then works him again. But as I said, both young men turn so well and so quickly that it's hard to get up ahead of the steam against them. Rayan keeping George away with his legs. Very good defensively with his legs, young Ravjani. Then the left as he turns Savage. And again, waiting for him to come forward, pushing out that lead leg defensively, then throwing his punches over the top, but he got caught with the roundhouse on the end from Savage, who keeps pushing forward with those left and rights and lands cleanly again. Savage looking to lure the response from Ravjani. Lead leg, right hand. Looks again as Ravjani looks to block, throws the right leg up once more, pushing forward. Nice turn from Ravjani. Both young men tie up again. As I said, it's very hard to land super clean on either of these young men. Big right hand, right at the bell again. And this is a very close bout indeed.
And the southern area title belt goes around the waist of the young man from the blue